Prior to moving to London, so I lived there for 2 years. I moved there in March 2014. My music was very much acoustic based. I composed on piano or guitar, and I played with the band, which sometimes I really miss doing. And I recorded a jazz pop EP, Garden, and also an album, Tiny Goddess, which I released through my own independent label, 36 Bird. The album that I released, Tiny Goddess, was inspired by French 60s yeah music, which I still really love. I'm not boxing myself into one specific genre. I'm always sort of curious, but I suppose the main or common thread behind it all are my vocals and also, I guess, my storytelling through my songs. First artist that really inspired me to really pursue songwriting was Tori Amos, for example. These days, some of my heroes might be Björk. I mean, similar to Tori Amos, they're visionaries. They really think about, I guess, music they want to create. They're not following trends, which is something that's really important to me. I'm not necessarily wanting to make music that's trend-based, more songs that stand the test of time. For my live set, at the moment I'm using a launch pad and a launch control XL, and I do some mixing on the fly and trigger clips. That's the way my live set is usually run. When I'm producing music, there's nothing that I use in particular. I quite like a Max for Live granulator. Granular synthesis is something I'm quite interested in, so I use that quite a bit. I recently purchased a plugin by Isotope called Iris 2, after I read that one of my favourite producers, Arca, uses it. But it's basically a sample-based synth. So again, it's about layering different sort of samples, mangling them, and then coming up with these really unique sounds. And I think that's something that you need to do as a producer, create something quite new and interesting to listen to. That leads into what I'm doing with Resonant. I'm working with a VJ, Jess Ramsey. I met her when we did a gig together as part of the Vic Mod Ensemble. The guys were all playing their modular synths, and I was up there doing vocal work, and it was improvised, it was exciting, it was something different. We played at the State Library, which was something that I never thought that I'd be able to do, so it was a really exciting event. My future plans are actually to move to Berlin, so I'm moving there in late July to study there for a year. I'm really excited about that. I'm studying music production and sound engineering. I recently won an In Horticultural Trust grant, which will go a long way to funding my dreams. That's the initial plan, and I'm just going to see what happens, but I'm going there with an open mind.